kilowatt, Delta 2, Japan, Quebec, kilowatt.
Was that Japan Delta kilowatt?
Japan, Delta kilowatt. Japan, Quebec, kilowatt. Kilowatt, Delta 2, Japan, Quebec, kilowatt.
Japan, Quebec, kilowatt. Roger, Roger. What's the name there?
Roger, Roger. What's the name there? Well, my name is Steven, Sierra Tango, Echo, Victor, Echo, November, and I'm located in northwestern New Jersey, setting up a radio in my new Ford van, and just curious if it's working. Over.
Roger, Stephen. What radio are you setting up?
Okay, so it's a Yaesu 891, and I just acquired the separation kit for it, and I'm setting up the head and some of the car, and the power unit is going to be in between the seats, and I'm setting it up with a 20-meter ham stick with a special mount that a friend of mine made up that goes into the receiver of the trailer hook. Well, I get all up and running. Tomorrow we're going to a ham test. We haven't had any here in New Jersey in 2 years, but tomorrow is the split rock ham test in second. We've gotten in the past 2 years, over.
Roger, Roger, Stephen. Well, I'm copying you mostly on my Georgia SDR. Copying you best on my Georgia SDR. If you're interested, we'll start the setup procedure for that radio. You may have to, depending, mobile units are interesting from the standpoint of you do have some ambient noise. So with that as a consideration, I would suggest that normally we start our setup procedure with the compressor on at a 3. Normally we start our setup procedure with a compressor on at 3. But since this is a mobile operation, I suggest that we bypass the compressor because your ambient noise may be too much to handle with that compressor on. So we keep the compressor off as long as that's a mobile unit, and we will move to the ALC with mic gain in hand. And as you speak rather rapidly, 100, 200, 300, I want you to manipulate your mic gain control until your ALC is reading mid-scale to 2/3. Roger?
Yeah, I understand that, and we will work on that. Just setting it up as we go along. The compressor is off. I don't have the compressor on, so that is in the off position, I think. But we can check it. If we have to, we understand.
Roger, Stephen. Sounds like you might have hit your BFO. Sounds like you might have hit your frequency control. To double check, we're on 7188. 7188. Roger, Roger.
7188. Okay, yep, I did. I'm back on 7188. 7188, over.
Yes, sir. Okay. And also, I would suggest that, is that a 3-band EQ? Does that radio have a 3-band EQ, do you know?
Very well. Does it have what?
A 3-band EQ. Treble, mid-range, and bass EQ.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
What kind of equalization does it have, sir?
I don't really know yet. It's a fairly new radio, and I really haven't gotten too much into it yet.
Okay, sir. When you figure out how things work and where they are, you need to crank in a little more top-end EQ for definition, a little more trebled EQ for definition and articulation. I would say +3 boost treble EQ from wherever you are. +3 treble EQ boost from wherever you are after you figure out how to get there. Roger?
I do have all the setups written down up in my shack upstairs, and once I get this set up in the car, then I'll start setting the radio up. I just want to make sure that the antenna's working well. I got it SWR right, and that the radio is actually working well. So all that stuff will come. The setup will come later on. Over.
Roger, Stephen. Okay, make sure that the SWR is, within tolerance there, and you should be able to adjust that antenna to where you do not have to use your antenna tuner normally. That's what you want, to adjust that antenna where you do not have to use your antenna tuner normally. That will give you the best, highest efficiency radiation. Roger?
Yeah, Roger that. Roger that. That's my next thing that I'm going to do. I just want to get the antenna set up with the tuner, and then work it out without the tuner and see what the difference is. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. It's getting late. I do have other things I have to do. I have to get the head mounted up on the dashboard. I have to drill and do some things and get the head mounted and then start working on other stuff. 70 degrees, thanks a lot, just appreciate it. And you have yourself a good day. And by the way, what was your QTH?
The QTH here is near Louisville, Kentucky. We're just across the Ohio River from Louisville on the Indiana side of the Ohio River, right at Louisville.
Okay, Roger, okay. Take care, and thanks again. This is Kilowatt Delta 2, Japan, Quebec Kilowatt, in the mobile, 70 degrees, thank you.
Roger, Steve, and you might also look up where lock is. You're off frequency again. So I would find out, I'm sure that radio has a lock, and I would use it when I'm engaged in a conversation, so I don't arbitrarily happen to hit the freak BFO and get lost. So I would find out where lock is, and I would use it when I'm speaking to somebody over a period of time. 73, Stephen, and we'll catch you later. Join us next Friday if you get a chance. If you want to hear the recording now, go to YouTube in the next couple of days and call it a search for KC9VKV, followed by today's date, 5/14/21, will take you directly to this recording. 73, Stephen, catch you later. This is KC9VKV. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.